Hey guys, it's Don here. A quick update before we start this video. I've decided to postpone my current project I'm working on for a little bit longer. While working on the video, I realized that this is simply not a video that's worth rushing out in just a week. The video will be about the Day of the Great Calamity in full detail, so this includes every significant battle, the path of destruction the Guardians took, the key players, evacuation routes, the works. This project just got bigger and bigger, and as of right now it's looking to be around 30 minutes long. Here's a little snippet of one of the animations, and well, this is just a very small part of it, as you can see from this screenshot right here. Combine this with pretty long render times, for instance this 30-second clip already took more than an hour to render, and I'm estimating that the total amount of map animations alone will be about 6 to 8 minutes, so that's close to a full day I'll be losing on rendering the map out alone. I want my main videos to be as good as they can possibly be, something to be proud of, and I just know I'm going to regret if I cut corners and rush it out. I'm not sure yet when I'll be releasing the video. I'm aiming for later next week, but that also strongly depends on if we'll be seeing a Nintendo Direct this week. If we get to see brand new Breath of the Wild 2 footage, for instance, I'm sure you can understand I'm going to prioritize focusing on the new stuff first. Not to mention that I also edit for Commonwealth Realm, which means that the Direct will mean next week is going to be absolutely bonkers when it comes to my work schedule. But I still wanted to give you something to watch for this weekend, so this video seems like a nice little thing to hold you over. Speaking of possible Directs, let's cut to the chase and talk about the possibilities for Breath of the Wild 2. Now, I'm not doing a full predictions video in regards to other titles. There's plenty of other channels out there with actual gaming journalists and who have much more knowledge and connections to the industry. And I'm not interested in becoming a Nintendo news channel, so I will focus primarily on Zelda here. It's important to state up front that as of right now, although the likelihood of a Nintendo Direct early next week is growing more and more, as of yet nothing has been confirmed by Nintendo directly. Despite all the evidence, this is still based on predictions, leaks and discoveries that could solidify an upcoming Direct, but could also just as well turn out to be coincidences. In a nutshell, in case you missed it, this whole July Direct thing started with a guy named Kelios, who made a tweet hinting to a Nintendo Direct on July 20th. In most cases, this whole Direct prediction thing would have probably been brushed off as just some baseless rumor. However, Kelios has a very promising track record when it comes to making predictions. For instance, he predicted the Mini Direct earlier this year to the exact day, and previously also hinted at Pokemon Go 3 days before it was announced, just to name a few. Now, Kelios has made it abundantly clear on his Twitter that he does not work in the gaming industry. He is the webmaster for a French Pokemon news website, Pokécalas.fr. However, the fact that he has successfully predicted things in the past with stunning accuracy indicates that at the very least he has some connections at Nintendo. Most likely Nintendo of France, perhaps even Nintendo of Europe. And since then, more and more people with possible insider info have chimed in, claiming that yes, this is indeed happening. Most of us were expecting or hoping for an announcement this week, but as of the time of making this video, this has yet to happen. And since, according to the leaks, it's supposed to be happening tomorrow, I think it's safe to say that if this is indeed all true, this is most likely going to be a shadow drop, aka no prior announcements, just like they did with the Direct Mini back in March. Who knows, maybe Nintendo even spread the info about this Direct on purpose as a means to create hype for the event rather than making the announcement themselves. Despite getting no heads up from Nintendo this week, Kelios has not retracted his claims, not even after some impatient trolls made a fake Twitter account copying his and mocking his predictions. He's sticking to his guns on this one. So with that said, will we see Breath of the Wild 2? Well, this of course depends on the kind of Direct it will be. A full Direct, a mini, a general themed Direct, or a Direct focused on a specific franchise. We of course all know that this is Mario's 35th anniversary, so we can at least expect some Mario stuff to pop up. But there are several claims floating around that despite this, in terms of the theme, it will not just be Mario. Kelios himself states that if they do not announce anything prior, it will most likely be a mini. If they do announce something in advance, it could be a full Direct. Now, if you're worried about this, let's remember that a Direct Mini doesn't mean it will be insignificant. For instance, the Mini from March of this year was actually longer than Nintendo's E3 presentation in 2017. Besides, less runtime does not equal less important news. As it stands right now, Nintendo has close to nothing to show for when it comes to the remainder of 2020. Now that Paper Mario the Origami King is out, there's very little left in the tank. So even if this will be a mini, that still leaves a chance for some big announcements. Sure, they could wait until later this year, like say September, but by that point we only have 3 months left. I highly doubt they will both announce and release their holiday title or titles this close to December. I know there are still some brave souls out there who are still clinging on to hope for a 2020 release for Breath of the Wild 2. But let's face it, if Zelda really was releasing this year, we would have seen more activity surrounding the game. A gameplay trailer at the Game Awards last year or early this year, lots of small updates and PR, etc. Even if the game is further into development than Nintendo has been willing to show, we simply don't know enough about this game. We have no title, no gameplay, no nothing, just a very short story trailer. The release of the sequel to the best-selling Zelda game ever isn't going to be a casual, guess what, it's coming out in 3 months. The same thing goes for other AAA IPs like Metroid, 3D Mario or Pikmin. These games take years to develop and are usually paired with an elaborate marketing campaign leading up to its release. If this Direct will feature multiple first-party reveals, most, if not all of them, will probably not release this year, for reasons I've mentioned previously. I could see a 2D Metroid or several remasters of other games making it this year for sure, and we might even see Skyward Sword HD getting announced for this holiday, who knows? It all depends on what this Direct is supposed to be. If it's a collection of things that were meant to be shown during E3 before it got cancelled, then yes, I could definitely see Breath of the Wild 2 making an appearance. If it's just a little thing to hold us over until the next real Direct, then chances of seeing Zelda become a lot more slim. Mario will probably be hogging a large portion of this event. There's also talk about a possible F-Zero announcement and of course hopes and dreams for something Metroid or Pikmin related. As much as I am an optimist, I highly doubt we will see all of these games revealed in just one Direct Mini. If it's a mini, of course. If it's a full Direct, maybe. But let's not forget that out of all AAA titles, Zelda is the only one we know is in development right now. The only game to be officially announced. I'm sure Nintendo is very much aware of the anticipation and impatience surrounding this game. So it would make sense that if it's more than just Mario in terms of big reveals, Zelda is a likely candidate. So let's pretend that this Direct is happening tomorrow and Breath of the Wild 2 will be part of it. What will we see? Well, first of all, I don't think we're gonna see a release date yet. A release year, maybe, but no specific dates. I think they made that mistake too many times with Breath of the Wild. Speaking of which, there is of course the possibility that Nintendo isn't ready to show detailed gameplay yet, in which case they might do something similar to 2015 when Twilight Princess HD was announced, and only show a very brief teaser. Say for instance if Skyward Sword HD is revealed, throw in a little bone for the fans waiting for Breath of the Wild 2, and save the real deal for later this year, perhaps like the Game Awards or something. If we get more than just a teaser but an actual proper trailer, it's quite certain that we will see actual gameplay this time. I think Nintendo knows at this stage they can no longer drop just another story trailer. People are gonna want to know what this game is actually all about. Even for Breath of the Wild, we already got to see actual gameplay footage as early as 6 months after the first reveal. Granted, still in a very primitive state, but gameplay nonetheless. I do think that if we get a proper trailer, we will see a name reveal. Which would be nice, since I'm quite tired of calling this game Breath of the Wild 2. As much as I want to see the game, I also need to keep myself in check and stay realistic. The chance of seeing anything related to the game during tomorrow's hypothetical Direct is 50-50 at best in my opinion. Like I said before, it all depends on what the goal of this Direct is, which as of right now we have no clue about. Not even the ones who predicted it like Kalios seem to know. When it comes to the sequel, opinions seem to vary greatly. Some think it's highly unlikely we will see anything soon, others think it's almost certain. At the end of the day, only time will tell. So let's all keep our eyes open tomorrow and keep refreshing that Nintendo Twitter page. Thank you all for watching. I will keep you guys and gals up to date when it comes to my schedule for the upcoming weeks very soon. Obviously, if we get some significant news tomorrow or maybe even later this week, I will start working on a video related to it. I won't be listing any new Patreons in this video since I will save that for my real videos. It seems only fair. I will see you all in the next video, and this is Don signing off, and have a good one. Wait, is it signing off or signing out? I've been saying signing off for a long time now, but I'm starting to have my doubts. I've heard other YouTubers say signing out, so is signing off even correct English? Can anybody let me know? Thanks.